Hello, strong people. So, I didn't really record too much on Saturday. I didn't even record an intro or an outro. So, I'm going to do it now because I'm not missing days. There's still video. I did record some stuff. But when things get down to the wire, this like 4 weeks out type stuff, you don't think about much besides just doing your training properly. So, we started out with sandbag toss. It went fine. No issues. No real complaints. It was an overload day, but it didn't feel as much like an overload day. Meaning I was programmed for a very heavy bag. Heavy for me. The heaviest they have is 60 pounds. And that didn't feel too much like an overload. That felt like a sandbag I would train with, which is unexpected, but I'll take it. So 60 pounds feels okay. That makes me a little bit more confident when it comes to the 50, the 55. Hopefully I get there for a competition. Squats also felt pretty good. I did my it was SSB back squat to a box at parallel. The box I was using might have been just above parallel, but either way, I was doing my I did my 5x3 at, it was 525, I believe. Yeah, 525, which is heavier than I typically go when it comes to like parallel box squats. Squats just aren't my strong suit. It's just not what I'm best at. But to be doing reps above 500 pounds for me is a good sign. And I think trap bar is kind of going right with that, because my squat stance and my trap bar stance are fairly similar. So I'm assuming if one goes up, the other's going to go up. And I didn't have power stairs, thankfully. Oh, that event. Tough to train. I like it, just tough to train. Yoke wheelbarrow medley went good, no issues. I did my 2 runs. I think I was programmed for 750 and then like a 570 wheelbarrow. I ended up going over on wheelbarrow a bit. I think it was like 640 in hand, which is easy. I did 2 runs. The first one was like 24 seconds, way too slow for me. Transition was pretty slow. Second run, I knew what I had to do, so I got it down to 20, took 4 seconds off, and that was just about a competition weight wheelbarrow, I think. It's either 638 or 683 in hand. Either way, I don't expect that to slow me down a whole lot, hopefully. And then the next time I get under a heavy yoke, it's going to feel much better compared to the first time it felt. Didn't feel bad, didn't feel slow the last time, just felt a little bit heavy. Of course, I mean, it's 850 pounds, and I've never done it before, so of course it would feel heavy. Let's see, what did I have after that? Oh, then I went into stones. I don't know. What I had programmed was 25-foot runs while carrying the stone, no loads or anything. And I did that, and by the time I got to my last stone that I had to do, I couldn't pick it. It wasn't there. So I sat down, kind of reevaluated with my buddy. And then he also showed me how to work the tacky towel into your arm. And I've seen this before. I remember watching the Rogue Invitational during the Stone Over hitching post event, or whatever you want to call it. Because I remember Martins Lisi saying you really have to work that tacky towel into your arm, like push it and twist it into your forearm. And it kind of connected the dots for me. So I did that. I sat down for the next 5 minutes or so. I was just hammering that tacky towel into my arm. And it made a world of a difference. Crazy difference. Like I wasn't even using the same tacky towel. So I worked it into my arm. I switched up the stone training a little bit. I took out the lightest stone and then just did, it was like 12-foot runs. 10 to 12-foot runs with the next 3 stones I had programmed. Night and day difference. Way different. So I know that before I said that I was going to shoulder the stones and run in with them. I just don't know if that's the way to do it anymore. I mean, 10 feet with the lightest stone is not too bad. I don't know. That's going to be one for me to think about for the next couple weeks. Because I think shouldering stones that heavy is going to be an event in itself. I don't know. I'm going to think about that one. But overall, it was a good event day. Not mad about that one. So now I'm sitting here waiting for my next programming for the next 3 or 4 weeks up until game day. And I know what I have to do tonight. I know it's log. I just don't know exactly what. So I'm anxiously awaiting that. But that's not what this one's about. This video is about the event day from Saturday. So I hope you enjoy the next few clips. I don't know how many there is, maybe 3, 4. Either way, enjoy them. I'll see you guys in the next one.